Chase Lehocky here, Blue Futon movie 2 of 2 for this Friday, and this is Anora. So I know this has been out for a couple of weeks, but a theater near me finally got it. And what's about pretty simple premise: you have a Russian oligarchy son, and he goes to a strip club, and relationships ensue, and now they get married in Vegas. And now the parents find out the Russian, a divorce is about to happen, and we are kind of running through New York to figure out what is going to occur with the Armenians, with the Russians, and with these quote-unquote strippers. So did I like this movie? So I know I have multiple Sean Baker movies at home, but I haven't seen any of them. I own Red Rocket, haven't seen it. I own Florida Project, haven't seen it. And so here we are with finally watching his third or fourth or fifth film, Anora. And I think it's a good film. I think it's one that might have to grow on me, because maybe it's just me having icks. I know that's the wrong thing, a red flag with people, and I don't like people from the Northeast. I don't like how they talk. I don't like the accents. I don't like the loudness of them. And I understand that's what they're trying to portray with this New York stripper, but every time she yelled or talked, I wanted to just poke my ears out. I wanted to just be like, shut the fuck up. And so I know that's supposed to be part of this thing where you have two different dimensions, where you have these Armenian/Russians that are kind of calm. They're trying to help her, and she won't, because that's just her attitude, and she thinks, well, it also, I understand, it's supposed to be a modern day Cinderella story, which I completely understand that, but there is some graphic nudity. So this is something I would never watch with my parents, never watch with at all. It just was something I couldn't do, because it is gratuitous, and sometimes I felt like, okay, let's get on with the point. Okay, they're having sex again, they're having sex again, they're having sex again, they're having sex again, and it kind of got old. But when you got to the part where the Armenians are Toros got brought into the picture, the movie went up. Then it kind of plateaued again when they're trying to find. It's a mixed movie for me. It's fascinating that people are calling this best movie of the year. There are elements of that, but then there's also elements where I'm like, okay, this is way kind of over the top. I really did enjoy the last 15 minutes. So I think the 15 minutes at the very end was absolutely fantastic. And it proves a point with the overall, you could call it a Cinderella story that is the complete polar opposite of what you think is going to be your Prince Charming, and all these people and all these girls on the Tinder and Bumble where they're looking for the guys that just don't exist, and they wait too long, and maybe it's just the average Joe, on the scale of 6 or 7, that's actually the better one for you. And maybe that's what I got from this. Maybe not. Like I said, this might be one I have to think about and might grow on me. But overall, I think it's a solid film that I do think you need to think of the themes a little bit more. Chase Sock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. All things Blue Futontopia. You Blue Futonians, thank you much. Have a great day. Watch this tape tomorrow, week, for a month, or a year, for every single freaking one of you. Peace and love, peace and love. And I think I got 3 movies for Saturday. Holy crap.